Hi everyone, and welcome to my final project. My name is Lindsay McKernan, and my topic is digital storytelling and emergent literacy. Digital storytelling is a topic that I found that really sparked my interest. As soon as I started reading into it, I immediately thought of my kindergarten students and how much they would really enjoy digital storytelling. My claim is digital storytelling has an effect on emergent literacy in the classroom. So, when we use digital storytelling, there's been studies that have found that it increases students' literacy skills. So, let's start with what is digital storytelling. Digital storytelling uses devices like phones, tablets, and computers and combines the use of audio, visuals, images, and oral storytelling to make a digital story. It exposes students to technology and it allows for the use of digital elements. My students are always engaged when we have story time in the classroom on the carpet. I always try to use different voices for each characters, and they absolutely love that. And this would give them their own project so that they can make their own story. They can use their own voices, their own dialogues. They can make their own characters. Digital storytelling is a fun and engaging way to implement new media, new literacies in the classroom. So what could this look like in the classroom? It could be implemented in all grades, and it might look different depending on the grade level. When trying it in the classroom, I think it's important to think about the students' prior knowledge of technology. Have they been exposed to technology? If so, what kind of technology? It would be important to give them clear expectations and guidelines and models in order for them to be successful. So if it was me, I would make my own digital story and share it with them to start so they could see what I'm expecting or what theirs could look like. In my classroom, I would have my students work together in groups to create these digital stories. I would make sure they're familiar with the apps and the platforms before we started, and I would be there to help them every step of the way. This would allow for a lot of collaboration and creativity for my kindergarten students. When each group was finished, it would be my goal to have a viewing day in our school's auditorium. Maybe I could invite their parents or other classes so that their peers could see and experience their own creations. So let's talk about the effects of digital storytelling. So it has a lot of effects on our students' learning. Research has shown that students' speaking skills were increased and enhanced because of this digital storytelling. Anytime we allow our students to collaborate with each other, they're talking to each other more and their speaking skills are increased. When looking into another study on digital storytelling, they found that students' critical thinking skills and their decision-making skills were increased, along with their print-based literacy skills such as reading, writing, and speaking. So not only are we getting them familiar with this technology and these digital resources, but their literacy skills are also being increased. Finally, another study showed that storytelling in the classroom can facilitate approaches to curriculum development and engage learners in higher order thinking and deeper learning, which of course is always the goal. I would love to go beyond my school's curriculum and implement this in my classroom. In conclusion, digital storytelling can be a great tool for our classroom. Students have the opportunity to come together. They have the opportunity to use technology and enhance their literacy skills. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this.